Okay, there I go. In English this time. I had so many requests. Though I must apologise, I do not know all those words, botanical words in English. I know the digitalis, which is the foxglove, vingerhoedskruid in Dutch, alchemilla, vrouwenmantel. This is my front garden with an enormous, really much too big acer in there. Covers all my house, which makes it nice and private, but you know, I always find cutting down acers gives it such a funny shape. But anyway, goat's beard, that's the literal translation of the Dutch. Veel accolade, lots of this wonderful flower I don't know the name of, in all shapes and sizes and colours. And here's the entrance to my garden and private space. There, look at that. Now everything is so lush because it's been really warm and now we had some lovely rain. Look, that's my front door. And I made this cozy little place with flowers. I used to hate these quiche things, but I love them now. I think I must have come back to my childhood, and I have to admit I'm a child. Oh, there's still a little ladder. I've cleaned the windows, and then you walk through this gate, and you've got this little labyrinth you go through to keep me private over there. What I saw here is to make you laugh. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, there it is. Now, they were here too, the hedgehogs, leaving behind signs of their presence. Love it. Okay, and here we are. It's a bit of a, well, you know, little see-through thing. And what you see there, up to the top of my wall, is my rambling RoseQ garden. And look here, those are the buds. And I forgot the name now. It's the same, honeysuckle in English. Okay, let's go. Here's a hanging basket, and I've got this stuff, and the birds have kids and they do eat like mad, and so I still feed them even though it's summer. Okay, there we go. This basket is pretty too. As you see, it's a bit of a chaotic garden. I love it. That's the way I am. Wild poppies together with the Icelandic poppies. Now here are the red wild poppies. I love them. And even though they're horrible to see, my hedgehog houses or feeding stations are so prominent, but they are well loved by the hedgehogs. And what you see when you look around this corner, look here, Clematis. I think that's the pronunciation. And the red rose above that is coming into flower. Look, over there. And this is growing wild. Now I want to show you the buds of this Q rambler. Gambler too, but it's a rambler here. Q gambler, oh that's funny. Thousands, and I'll show you later when they come into bloom. I've got the washing out, even though there's no sunshine. And here are beautiful irises with the Icelandic poppies. Here there's the plants in the pots. Another feeding station for birds. It's not really beautiful, but it's effective, and that's the main thing. Now let's walk that way. I can see my cappuccino. It's getting cold, but it can wait. Now what I want to show you, this rose, it has a disease. It always has this time of year. The leaves turn yellow. But if you could smell this purple rose, I forgot her name, I think it's a her. Now this is how they start off, and when they open they get these white patches, And when they're older, they become truly purple. And with that rhododendron above it, which is my neighbour's, thank you. Thank you, Ina and Arthur. It's theirs. Now, let's look at the pots. Pretty. That's the veranda. Turn around. Just zoom out a bit. And I'm going to walk. I think I'll take a walk. And take the path. I'll zoom in a bit because it's much wider, too wide angle. Now, here's another one of those lovely hanging baskets from England. I bought the baskets themselves in Devon with my friend Anne Lidstone. I think she'll watch this film, so hello Anne. Just say hello to her. That's why it's nice. Okay, I'll show myself in the mirror. Hello, here I am. Window. This is my shed. I haven't talked about the shed. It's an old shed. I've got sedum at the roof and a cat. That cat is from Yorkshire, England, made by an artist over there. That is an artist, somebody who makes these lovely things that I think I bought 20 years ago or something. There's one with a pig on as well, Piggy. I love that one too. Okay, you see all the alliums I told you about. And this rose is now, this is an English tea rose, it's coming on. It has some problems with the leaves too. I don't know what that problem is. They stay a bit sort of rolled in instead of rolling out. I'm not going to use, look, you can tell it's a yellow rose. I'm not going to use poison or anything. I hate the spray. This is a rather ginormous hydrangea. It's a funny shape sort of, and it's getting very big. It's light blue, very, very beautiful colour. Now here are the ferns. It's a bit one-sided over here. There's another birdhouse, and they've got lots of nesting birds. Buddleia. Here's where I get to turn around. You see the veranda over there. And well, there's a hosta. Got loads of destruction from snails and slugs. I don't mind. I'm not using any deterrent. Look, there's the big alliums. They're a different kind because the smaller ones have almost finished flowering because of the few hot days we had. And I'm going to dry them, and then they set seed, and so I get more. That's why I have so many actually. Okay, now there's my other little shed. Oh, look at this. I'd put in a peanut butter jar only a few days ago, and it's empty. You see? And it's especially the woodpecker, the big woodpecker that feeds here. And it's now started feeding on that because that's been eaten quite drastically. Right, okay, let's zoom out. Now we get to this patio. What you hear is an ambulance. Even in the quiet Ermelo, there are ambulances. As you can see, I even have buttercup. I really should start weeding. There's a lot of weeds as well now. But I like the wildness of it all, so I hate to touch it. I should really, but I'm not as I said, you know, I'm not a very perfectionistic gardener. I don't want to be because it drives me bonkers. And here you see those enormous, and I love them, they're going to be very big, enormous thistles. This is in Dutch kaardebol. I don't know, I used to know the word in English. Here's some hidden chickens. Concrete, mind you. Don't have to feed them. Don't shit all over your place. Or okay, this is the I love this spot with the There's the Clematis, another one. Hear the birds. Oh, there's the Zodiac, which I think is very symbolical. You see all the Buddhas and the Zodiac. You can see spirituality in my garden. Turning around. Oop, not too fast or everybody will get seasick. Now that little fountain works on solar cells. There's not much sun, so it's a bit of a, well, you know, hesitant today. Right, now come back to the house. See loads of birds. That's it for today, which is June the 6th, I think. Have a good Sunday.